Hi everyone, this is Sharon with Birdsong, and in this video you're going to learn how to tie the knot for your Birdsong DIY diffuser bracelet. Alright, we're going to be using a rope to tie this knot today because it's easier to see, and I just wanted to make a note too before we talk about tying the knot is that in your package, in your kit, we've included 3 pieces of Stretch Magic elastic. The reason being there's a little bit of a learning curve in tying this knot, and so we gave you room for a goof, or if you wanted to actually restring your bracelet in the future because you decided you want a different pattern of gemstones. So we're going to set our Stretch Magic aside, and now we're back to the rope. So imagine, if you will, you have all of your gemstones and your diffuser bead on your Stretch Magic and you're ready to tie the knot. Take the 2 ends of Stretch Magic, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cross the left over the right. Very simple. You're going to take that end and you're going to tuck it under and just pull. And when you pull this, you're just going to make it snug in between the beads. And a side note, if you can tie this string in between a bead and a spacer, that's really optimal because then you can hide the knot in one of the spacers. All right, once we've got this knot done, we're going to do that same thing, except we're going to loop it twice. So left over right again, under once, under twice, pull tightly. Now we're going to do that same knot again, over once, over twice, tighten. This is the last knot. We are now going to take the right strand and put it over the left, and once and twice. Oops, my end is not cooperating. Pull that tightly. And this next step is my kind of extra little step that I do. I like to try and tidy up this knot some by tightening it, by sort of pressing it together to make sure it's bound really neatly. Okay, so now we have the knot, and side note, it will not look this big or this wonky in your bracelet with a Stretch Magic. Obviously with the cording or with the rope, it's a little bit larger. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna cut off some of that extra, and I wouldn't cut it too close to the knot because it could come undone, but leave just a little extra there. I'm gonna cut the other side with our scissors, take those away. And the last step that we do here at Birdsong is we use a product called E6000, and we take a little dab of this and we put it on the knot, and that helps sort of seal the knot and hold it. Now, it is recommended, but it's not totally necessary. And if you don't have E6000, you could use super glue, or if you had a craft glue at home, that could also work. So put a dab of glue on there, and that is pretty much the last step. I would wait for about an hour before you wear your bracelet so that the glue can dry, but beyond that, your diffuser bracelet is ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this process, please drop me a comment below.